Welcome back to the deep dive.
Great to be here.
So today, we're jumping into the astrology for April 27th, 2025.
Yeah, and we're using insights from Tarot by High C for this one.
Right. It's like a busy day. We've got the Taurus moon squaring Pluto early on, then a new moon, also in Taurus.
A big one.
And that new moon also gets into a square with both Mars and Pluto. Wow.
It's quite the setup. Definitely a theme of inner desires meeting, well, external forces.
Yeah, it seems focused on personal strength, our stuff, our values.
Absolutely. So our goal today,
Let's try and pull out some practical ideas. How to set intentions, navigate maybe some choppy waters.
sounds good. Let's start with that morning energy, the moon in Taurus square Pluto.
Okay, so a square usually means tension, right?
Exactly. Friction. You've got the
Mhm.
moon in Taurus, which loves comfort, stability,
Grounded, secure.
clashing with Pluto. And Pluto is deep transformation, power, often what's hidden.
So what did that clash feel like? Does it, like, stir things up?
It could, yeah. The source mentions challenges to emotional security. So maybe unexpected feelings surface, a sense of unease.
Like things seem fine on top, but underneath, something's brewing. Could that be like small irritations feeling bigger or worries about home?
Could be. Definitely things hidden coming to light, potentially making us feel a bit off balance.
Okay, then the afternoon shifts. We get the new moon in Taurus.
Yes, and a new moon is always, a reset point, a fresh start.
And in Taurus, that means.
It's very focused on the tangible, our resources, money, physical comfort, sensual pleasure, but also our core sustainable values.
The source mentions its resilient energy, like
Yeah.
it helps us stand firm against, what, impulsive stuff.
Precisely. It encourages setting really powerful intentions around what truly matters, getting grounded.
So it's a good time to get really clear on what we want to build. Nurture.
Definitely. There's talk of a sense of renewal, maybe even seeing a new path.
But it's not instant magic, right? The source says manifestation is high, but it needs patient persistence.
Exactly. It's about planting those seeds. You put the intention in, you do the work, but you gotta let them grow. Nurture them.
Makes sense. Slow down, check priorities, set practical goals, money, relationships, health. Build what lasts.
Go back to basics, maybe create some grounding rituals.
Okay, but then this potent new moon hits those squares. Mars and Pluto again.
No. And that's where things could feel a bit more turbulent.
Oh, sounds intense. The source mentions unsettling vibes, maybe even hints at wider unrest. Economic stuff.
It points that way. There's a potential for instability. It's a real struggle, you see, between Taurus wanting stability
And Mars pushing for action,
Yeah.
running things now.
and Pluto demanding deep, fundamental change, dismantling old structures.
A tug of war, like the Course says, between wanting gratification and needing to, like, evolve.
Spot on. And this might be extra challenging for anyone who's been, resisting change.
So balance is the word. Move forward, but wisely.
Ah.
Acknowledge the need for transformation.
Finding that balance is key. Now, there's one more layer. This new moon lines up with a fixed star, Adhil.
Adhil, what does that bring into the mix?
It brings a focus onto power, how it's used, how it's abused,
Communication around authority, challenging it, upholding it.
all of that. Themes of standing up for ourselves, defending our corner, acting without interference.
So finding our voice, maybe pushing back against limitations.
Essentially, yeah. It ties into discovering and expressing your true self freely, even when things feel pressured.
Okay, so summing up, April 27th. Quite a day.
A real mix. You've got that inner tension, that push and pull.
But also a major opportunity with the new moon to set grounded intentions for what we truly value.
While navigating potential turbulence and these dynamics of power and change, it requires mindful action.
So it leaves you with something to think about. What seeds are you really consciously planting right now in your life?
And considering everything, the inner urges, the outer pressures,
Yeah.
what does patient, persistent nurturing actually look like for you?